describe the company you work for?
Of course. So I work for the J.M. Smucker Company, the pet food division. We're located about a half-mile down the road on the river.
And how did this space meet your expectations in terms of size, layout, and amenities?
It was perfect. So size-wise, it encompassed all of us. I think we did have 25 people. We were able to utilize it for lunch, so we brought that in ourselves. People were comfortable as they sat down at the tables and worked through the, working lunch. The TV was a nice touch. We were able to bring up the PowerPoints, some of the training beforehand. And then we actually had some, large plotter schemes that were about 36 by 40 inches, and we were able to actually tape them around the room and then migrate in separate smaller groups to different stations as we came up with those ideas. And there was enough room that you could actually, segregate the groups, so there's plenty of room to hear each other and kind of talk through those specific ideas. So overall, great room. And the lighting, especially on that day, very sunny off of the river, so the room was very well lit.
And how was the interaction with our staff and support team before, during, and after your event?
So the before was amazing. Allie actually called me the day before. It was actually 3 days before. Asked me the group size, and then we talked through table layout. And she, instead of just asking, what would you like, she kind of walked me through what they typically do for, parties that come in and utilize the room, the current configuration of the tables, and then how many people we have, and kind of gave her suggestions around how we could incorporate us into the room. So that was great. She laid out all the amenities, right? So such as free water, there's going to be snacks and accessories, and then really hit home on the entertainment center for presenting the presentation. So the before session was amazing. I came in confident that it was going to work. During, also great. So when we first got here, Allie came in along with some other parties from, the tourism building. They walked us through, the amenities again, how we can utilize the room, and then kind of left us to our own device, right? They went back to their thing, we completed our meeting, and they came back, often to ask us if we needed anything, but not too much, right? And then afterwards, Allie quickly reached out and asked me how it went, and, if we would utilize it again, what the overall experience was. So start to finish, I felt welcome, and, we're definitely come back again.
Were there any specific aspects of our corporate room space that stood out as exceptional or particularly beneficial for your event?
One, the openness, right? So it's pretty wide, pretty long. There was plenty of room on the walls for us to break out into our groups. And then overall, it's a beautiful room. It's definitely updated, it's modern. And then the open feel, big bay windows with the sun coming through. So you don't necessarily need the overhead lights on. And that just helps with, the feel of the room. So there was nothing I would change. If anything, I think we'll have more, external meetings in this room versus in the plant.
In comparison with other spaces that you've utilized for similar meetings, how does this one stick out to you?
Again, the bay windows. You get a good view of the river. You can actually see some of the industry and the bridge in the background, and the overall lighting. So we all work in manufacturing, plant focused, so a lot of our rooms don't have windows, right? So you kind of feel congested, but the openness and the light coming in definitely help you brainstorm a lot faster. So.
And on a scale of 1 to 10, how was your overall experience?
It was a 10. So based on the amenities for the room, the modern feel, and then how much help the individuals that work here they made it extremely easy and comfortable throughout. So we will definitely rank it a 10 and be back.
And do you feel this space would be beneficial for other industry partners in Decatur and Morgan County to use for meetings or events?
Absolutely. Whether it's a working lunch or, full day session trainings, regardless of really what they're working on, oil, gas, the manufacturing around Bungie, places like that. It's an easy location to get to, ample parking, and then the overall layout of the room is simple for anything you might do here. So absolutely.
Thank you so much for coming and talking with us today.
Thank you.